Welcome back to The Pulse. We are now joined by Amy Ferreira, running for judge. Miss Amy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me today. I'm excited to be here.
I'm glad to hear that. Please tell our viewers a bit about yourself before we go into the questions.
Yes, so right now I am a sitting judicial officer. I am a hearing master in Las Vegas Justice Court. I was appointed to that position in 2020, and in 2022 I was named as Justice Court Employee of the Year, which is a very big honor that I was very proud of. Prior to my appointment to the bench, I was actually a prosecutor at our district attorney's office. So for 13 years, I sort of focused my work on some of the most vulnerable members of our community. So I prosecuted cases involving child sexual assault crimes with children under the age of 10, started the first ever animal cruelty unit, and then I finished up my career as team chief of the domestic violence unit. I am a wife and a mom. I have a daughter who's 5 years old, and we've got a little farm of rescue animals, creatures who needed a place that couldn't find a place, that very quickly learned to call our home their home. And I'm really just a regular member of our community and excited about what the future might hold.
That's fantastic to hear. What is important to you to your work as a judge? I mean, why serve as a judge?
So I told everybody that I was going to be a lawyer and a judge when I was 4 years old. Everybody else in preschool wanted to be like a Disney princess or a race car driver, superhero, something like very cool and exciting. And I was kind of the nerdy kid who was like, nope, I'm going to be an attorney and a judge, and that has never changed. When I was 4 years old, both of my parents worked full-time jobs. They were small business owners, so they literally worked all day long. And my grandmother would watch me, and Monday through Friday, she would sit me down on this incredible flowered couch that was like teal and rust, and she would turn on the People's Court. And at that point in time, it was Judge Wapner, and we would talk about the cases and who we thought should win and why they should win. And it just sparked such an interest within me. And so this has always been my end game. And so now I'm just so close, so it's very exciting.
That's wonderful to hear. What kind of cases are usually handled at Department 8?
So the department numbers don't mean a whole lot. The number of departments we have right now are 16. And the reason we have 16 departments is we get a new department once our population reaches a certain number. So we certainly didn't start off with 16 departments, but our community has grown so much. Justice Court in and of itself handles all different types of cases. So every criminal case starts in Justice Court before it proceeds to District Court. Justice Court also handles civil matters. So any cases involving monetary value under $15,000. We also do traffic tickets, we do small claims, we do evictions. It's really the People's Court. So it's a mix of different assignments. The specific assignment I would have depends on whatever's left over. So the sitting judges get to pick their assignments, and then the new people who come in get whatever was not selected. So it would probably be a criminal assignment, but there is a chance it could be civil as well. Right now as a hearing master, I have a split docket, criminal and civil, so I feel very well prepared and ready to get started, regardless of what the assignment would be.
Good to know. We're almost out of time for this segment, so what would you like to say to voters out there? This is your pitch.
Thank you so much. So first of all, thank you so much for having me today. It's been such a pleasure to get to chat with you. I hope voters know that I have always believed that our courts should work for the people that they serve and not against them. And so often when I hear community members give feedback, they have very negative opinions of our judicial system. The great thing about Justice Court is it's oftentimes the first step in the process for people. They may have never stepped into a courtroom before. I think the judge that they encounter during that first experience can really make or break what happens going forward. If you have a good and a positive experience, whether you're a defendant, whether you're a victim, a witness, a first responder, whoever you might be, that might really dictate your experience moving forward. You either want to participate, you trust the system, you believe in the system, or if you have a negative experience, you think, I don't want any part of this and it's not fair. And we don't ever want somebody to walk out of court thinking it's unfair. They might not agree with the decision, but I think if people feel seen and heard and respected, it makes things a little bit easier. I think that every judicial officer should have a strong knowledge of the law, proper judicial temperament, and above all else, an unwavering dedication to justice. I think I have all those things, and so I'm really excited to further serve our community.
That is wonderful to hear. We will leave it at that. Amy Ferreira, running for Las Vegas Justice Court, Department 8. Thank you for talking to us today, and good luck on your race.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.